Whether you know him as the Big Red Machine or as Mayor of Knox County, at WWE's 2010 pay-per-view Money in the Bank, you would know him as the new World Heavyweight Champion. Let's take a look back at the events leading up to that night, the night itself, and his run as champion as we take a look at WWE Mattel Elite Series 10 Kane. When the first ever Money in the Bank match was held at WrestleMania 21, Kane would be one of 6 participants. Since then, he has taken part in 2 other Money in the Bank matches prior to the event held on July 18, 2010. At that point, there were 2 Money in the Bank matches held on one night, one for Raw and one for SmackDown. Superstars from their respective brands would have to climb a ladder and capture the briefcase, which held a contract entitling the winner to face the champion on their brand at any place, any time within a year. That night, Kane would climb the ladder and capture the SmackDown briefcase. Wasting no time at all, Kane would cash in later that night after a fatal 4-way match for the World Heavyweight Championship where Rey Mysterio would pin Jack Swagger. The cash-in would come swiftly, being the fastest in WWE history, coming in at 47 minutes after winning it, and Kane would be the first person to cash in the same night as winning it. This would also make him the first performer in WWE history to win the WWE Championship, the ECW Championship, and the World Heavyweight Championship. Mysterio would challenge in a rematch at SummerSlam, but fell short to the Devil's favorite Demon. Right after their match concluded, Kane would be confronted by his brother The Undertaker, revealing that Kane, prior to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, had attacked him. The two would feud and have several matches over the next few months, including a no-holds-barred match, a Hell in a Cell match, and a Buried Alive match, adding these to their already long-storied history. Paul Bearer would even return and assist Kane in winning the Hell in a Cell match. On the October 29th episode of SmackDown, Edge was named the new #1 contender to Kane's World Heavyweight Championship, the match taking place at Survivor Series. At the event, Kane retained his title after the referee determined the match a draw due to both men pinning each other at the same time. Edge would challenge him once again, this time at the Tables, Ladders, and Chairs pay-per-view in the event's namesake, a TLC match, a stipulation in which Edge chose after beating Kane in a non-title match on a SmackDown. Edge would defeat Kane and 2 other competitors, Rey Mysterio and Alberto Del Rio, in the match to gain the championship, which led to Kane having a rematch on January 7, 2011 episode of SmackDown in a Last Man Standing match, but he would be unsuccessful in regaining the title. So thus ends the reign of Kane as World Heavyweight Champion, but this does not end his story in the WWE. But it does, however, end today's episode. With that being said, I want to thank you for joining me once again. My name is Alex, and I